I like My Hero Academia. I think it's a well-written series with some good action and great characters. I enjoyed the first film as well. It was an enjoyable adventure for what it was as just a movie. I did not enjoy the second film. Welcome, my friends, to My Hero Academia, Heroes Rising.
Where do I even begin with this film?
How about the characters? Now, My Hero has a class full of interesting supporting characters beyond Deku, such as Todoroki or Sue. So, who did they decide to focus on? Well, wrong. Instead, the film focuses on two kid characters that spend the runtime being annoying as hell, and of course the villains are trying to capture them for one of their powers.
You irritate me.
You know what this reminds me of? A Bad Dot 2 episode where we have two annoying kid characters who add little to nothing to the plot, but at least they got turned into cyborgs halfway through the episode that they didn't have to do anything for the remainder of the runtime. Brilliant. Not only does it feel like a terrible Dot 2 episode, but it also feels like a badly written comic book storyline or one of the older One Piece films that nobody talks about.
This is starting to sound like a bad comic book plot.
Then there are the villains, and look, I understand that shonen films don't have a lot of time to build up a credible enemy. They usually exist for the main character to punch in the end, but then there is the villain in this film. They literally ripped off One for All and gave him the motivation of a Final Fantasy antagonist. He wants to remake the world in his image, yet I don't know the first thing about this guy. Who is he? Why is he evil? Is he the Kwisatz Haderach? Makes about as much sense. The only thing we get on these villains is that one of them was rejected by humanity due to looking like a monster, and that's it. It says something when the Yu-Gi-Oh films manage to craft more interesting and entertaining villains than these idiots, and those films are usually shorter than this. I miss Lord Dominator.
'Cause I'm the bad guy.
The animation was fine for a TV episode. Why are there fights in the series that I could name that look better than the fights in this film?
Maximum effort.
Usually anime films step up their budgets and generally look better than their television counterparts. Now, before anyone says that the fights make up for it, no, they look just okay at best. The final battle was so visually confusing because it was just a bunch of colours flashing across the screen with little connection. I could barely tell what was happening. A good fight scene bounces blows off a character while still having the audience follow exactly what's happening. Let's take the opening scene of Mob Psycho 100 for example from the same studio. I'm able to follow what's happening even if I don't know the characters or context yet. The music was weird as well. Half of it was the classic themes from the original series that still rock, but then the final battle has the strangest song choice I've ever seen in anime. It's a slow moving song that just doesn't fit the scene at all. What does it mean? What is it saying? This film both frustrates and annoys me at the same time. Also, that ending with Deku and Bakugo. So, to sum it all up.
Thanks.
If you like this video, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more content from yours truly. Also, follow me on Twitter through the link in the description. Cheers for watching.
Man, that's evil.